SIJ is a really special program. It brings together people from all different parts of the world, and it exposes not just the students but also the teachers like myself to a different culture, and I think that it's just this amazing learning environment for everyone involved, and I've had such a fantastic time. I now can't wait to come back to Japan again.
I was honestly like a little anxious about doing a 7-day teaching program. Am I gonna have the energy, and are they gonna respect me and be willing to not only listen to what I have to say, but learn from me? And these students like far exceeded any expectations that I could have had. My mind was blown by how hard these children were willing to work and how much they were able to make this experience.
I loved my SIJ students. There were some of them who were very quiet at the beginning, but by the end of our 7-day seminar, they really came out of their shells. And I remember a few students would always invite me to eat lunch with them, and that was such an amazing experience because I felt like they were treating me as their friend, and we would have all of these conversations about what it's like to live in Japan and what they hope to do when they grew up, and that was the best part of SIJ for me.
SIJ has such high impact because it's really condensed, and some of the seminars are only an hour long, but even within that hour we see so much improvement in the children's confidence, their comfort with speaking and writing in English, and their curiosity about our own lives and studying in the US, and I think that's one of the coolest things about SIJ.
We took some time to teach the kids about writing and reading in English and getting them to come out of their shells a bit, and I really enjoyed presenting to the group. We even got featured on the national news, which was pretty entertaining.
It's a program that is really allowing the culture of the United States and international students from Harvard and Stanford and beyond to interact with people of Japan, which is a really important program that expands the diversity, broadens the horizons of children and families, and can really bring Japan to the rest of the world as well.
I taught the computer science workshop at the SIJ 7-day session this year. We saw students come to SIJ with no background in computer science, and by the end of the course they were able to create their own games. It was an incredible amount of work for students to accomplish in 1 week, work that perhaps rivals what's taught in a first-year college class in some schools. And by engaging with English in this way, our hope is that they were able to grow not just in their use of the English language, but able to grow as human beings, as people who will be solving critical problems across Japan and across the world.
So we met 36 wonderful kids at Kunisaki. I gave my presentation on where I'm from, living in Singapore, why I went to the US, and getting to meet all of them and having them ask me questions about my life, and me learning about them growing up in Kunisaki, even though it was just for 2 or 3 hours. I really felt like they learned so much in that small period of time, and they were really young but really eager to learn. It was really an exchange that I'm not going to ever forget.
Some of the students that I've taught over the course of these 2 weeks have been really shy, but I was really impressed with the students in Kunisaki for being brave and being willing to share their work and ask for help. I was really impressed by that group. We only had an hour of teaching time with them, but I felt like every student I had made lots of progress and had grown not only in English but also in their worldview and perspective by the end.
One of the best things about SIJ for me was to learn more about Japan and its culture and its places and its food and what people are like. I feel that SIJ gave me the opportunity not only to teach, but also for other people to interact with me and for me to learn about their culture and their ways of life.
Japan really began to come alive for me during Touch and Feel. During those 5 days of touring on the bus, staying in the ancient temple, and cycling along the coast in Kunisaki, Japan became more than what I imagined from books, movies, and anime. I saw the real Japan for the first time.
Students and instructors from 15 countries enjoyed learning languages, diversity, and culture, and more. I hope you will join us next year too. See you in 2020.